Hi and welcome to Sea Sparkles Corner. This is viewer request has asked me if my mother would like to tell stories what she remembered and how World War II affected her. Welcome, Mom, to my channel, and this is part one.
Good morning, everyone. I understand you're interested in the stories of World War One. Well, there's an awful
Two.
World War Two, pardon me, and there's an awful lot of them. I lived through them. Well, one thing was we couldn't get any meat just because it was very, very scarce. So we had a family that lived about 2 miles from where we lived, and they were rich, and so they stocked up on all the meat and chicken and everything just before the war started. And Dad and myself and family, we had 10,000 chickens, and we had apples and peaches and orange trees. And Dad had a garden as well as working at the shipyard 12 hours every night during the war to fix the ships that came in to the harbor in Boston, Mass. So I had to candle the eggs before I went to school and feed all the animals, etc. That was one of my chores. And in those days, I also churned butter and made eggs and made ice cream that way. And I also candled I candled the eggs every morning after I collected them from the chickens before I could go to school down in the basement in the dirt cellar. And in those days, we had a candle. How you candled egg one at a time, you put on a little silver thing, and it told you whether it was small, medium, or large. And I did that every morning before I went to school. And here's another interesting fact you may never heard of. We had green stamps. We couldn't buy gas unless we had a green stamp for each gallon. So we only had limited green stamps. So Mother would go and do her shopping every Friday, and every Sunday we would go to church, and we lived in Norfolk, Mass in those days, and we had to go to church in Franklin, Mass. Well, to get to Franklin, we had to drive the car. Well, in order to drive the car, because we were on green stamps and gas was rationed, when we got to the top of a hill, Daddy had to turn off the engine, and we had to slide down to the bottom of the hill till we stopped before we started back up to try to reserve the gas and make it last longer. So I thought those things might be interesting to you. And another thing is, all our canned vegetables and fruit, anything that came in cans, we had to tear off the covers, the paper covers off the cans, and lay them, undo both ends and lay them flat, and put them in big containers and set them out for them to pick them up, to use them to make the guns and all the ammunition for the war. So that's part one. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll do some more another day. Bye-bye.
Thank you for watching, and as always, the fun never ends in Sea Sparkles Corner. Feel free to share, feel free to subscribe. Hugs and kisses from my family, yours. Thanks for watching. Bye, everybody.